All right, so today I have something interesting that I want to talk about as regards online advertisement, and that is about scaling of advertisements. So I want to talk about scaling of advertisement on the digital platform. It doesn't matter which platform you are using, whether you are advertising on Google, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on TikTok, wherever you are advertising on the internet, this particular concept will be very, very helpful, and you get to understand how scaling advertisement on the digital platform actually works. So I have this drawing right here. Now, if you look at this drawing, I use this one to represent the audience. So if you're advertising on any of the platform on the internet, definitely you're targeting your advertisement to the audiences. Now, this drawing, this is a funnel, right? So at the top of this funnel, we have a lot of audiences right here. So we have so many people right here. Now, if you want to advertise on the internet, definitely you want to set up the targeting for your advertisement. Now, by the time you start setting up targeting for your advertisement, you will start to remove some of the audiences from the top to the bottom. Now, if you decide to target your advertisement, let's say you want to target your advertisement to males above 25 years. Now, by the time you remove people that are not within the age bracket from here, then you arrive at this particular stage. Now, when you arrive at this particular stage, you decide that you want to also go ahead and target people who reside in a particular location. Maybe you want to target people who are living in Port Harcourt or Abuja. By the time you remove other places from your targeting, then you arrive at this particular position. You realize that you have removed people based on their age, you have removed people based on their location. Now you have this particular audience. Now you now decide that, okay, I still want to remove people based on the device they are using. Maybe you don't want people who are using tablets to see your advertisement. Now you remove people who are on tablet devices, then you are left with people who are on mobile phone and then on computer. Now you have this audience left. Now you start your advertisement right here. This is your ad targeting. So you started targeting these people, then you started running your advertisement. You're targeting this audience right here, and then your advert start running on the platform. Now you realize that your advert start running and you are getting very good result from the advertisement. You are getting good result because your targeting is very good. Now that your targeting is very good and you are getting good result, maybe you are spending maybe about $20 every day and you are getting impressive result from your advertisement. Now it's time for you to scale your advertisement. Now, when you want to scale your advertisement, what exactly do you want to do? When you want to scale your advertisement, what you want to do is you want to expand your audience size. By the way, this is not exclusive training on scaling. However, I believe you'll get the concept and you'll be able to understand it properly. Now you want to expand your audience size. By the time you want to expand your audience size, you know what will happen? You're likely going to consider some of the factors you have removed right from the top of the funnel. Probably you now want to consider adding people who are on tablet to your advertisement. Then you expand your audience size. But there's one interesting thing I want you to know when you are scaling your advertisement. You are getting a very good result when you're targeting these people. That is because your targeting is very, very relevant to what you are advertising on the internet. Now, if you start to expand the audience again, you are making the audience a little bit broader, and this is likely going to do something very funny to your advertisement. You might now realize that the marketing message you are using to target these people that is giving you the best result might not give you the best result when you start expanding your targeting to include people who are in different location or different gender or using different devices. So when you start expanding your audience, you realize that you might not be getting the best result as you were getting when you were targeting a very targeted audience for your advertisement. And another thing is that you might start spending more for the result you're getting from the advertisement. And that is simply because when you leave the targeting right here and you start targeting people, let's say you want to expand and you want to expand to this audience size. When you start targeting the people at this bracket, you realize that majority of them are actually not your best audience. And when you are targeting your advertisement to people who are not your best audience, you will definitely be putting in a lot of effort to convince them to buy your product or to become your customer. And as you are doing that, in terms of advertisement, you will likely be spending more money to get the result you are looking for in your advertisement. So when you scale, one thing you have to understand is that you are expanding your audience, right? You are reaching more people, and this will likely cost you more money because the more you are expanding your audience, the weaker the targeting becomes. And when the targeting becomes weaker, the marketing message will be quite different if you want to get the best result. People who are at a very cold level will need different message before they can eventually follow through the process to become your customer. Now, you have to understand that when you are scaling your advertisement, what is most important for you is the profitability of the scaling. If you are scaling, what matters is you want to get profit from your scaling. It is not that when you are scaling your advertisement, you want to get more result at a lower CPA. It will be very, very rare for you to get such result if you are scaling your advertisement to a larger audience. When you scale, if you are getting your leads, let's say you are getting your leads or your sales at maybe $2 right here, when you are targeting people right here, by the time you start targeting people at this point, you might be getting your leads or sales at maybe $2.6. Now, it is left for you to be able to calculate the profitability of your advertisement. If the profitability is still there, it doesn't matter whether the CPA is increasing. As long as you are getting the higher volume and then you are still making profit, scaling is working for you. However, when you start scaling from here to reach more audience and you realize that your CPA jumps to about maybe $5, and then you realize that the profit is now exhausted, then the scaling is not profitable for you, then you might start reconsidering your targeting, and then maybe you come back to a very reasonable audience size and then redesign your advertisement and communicate your product the right way. This is what I want you to understand in this video. When you are scaling, you are reaching more audience, and this can actually affect your cost per acquisition, cost per lead, or cost per sales, and this can definitely make your profit to be dropped a little bit. However, the volume of the result you're getting might be way more than what you're getting when you are targeting a very specific audience. So if you are getting maybe about 500 leads right here, when you're targeting here, by the time you are at this point, you might be getting about 2,000 results. So you can now calculate the difference from what you are getting right here and what you are getting right here. So the profit can be very substantial, even though it is lesser than what you are getting when you are targeting at this point. So that is what I want you to understand, and I believe this clarifies what it is when you are trying to scale your advertisement on the internet. By the way, this is not exclusive, like I said initially, and I will still do more video to help you understand the different ways we can scale advertisement on the internet. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Ojasweb Digital Solution. Once again, bye for now.